Hello? Ah, it's big. No. Make me little. Hello? It's just tiny old me in the corner. That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight waiting for my mother. Mother? I see you in the green room. Mama? Shall you appear?
I guess I have to come out.
Because I called you out in front of millions and millions of viewers?
Yeah, that's it. And I agree with you, Ronald. This puzzle is hard, and I don't get what the thing is with the double O's in Microsoft. I think it's supposed to be errors people make when they Google stuff, maybe. So they
What was
accidentally put an extra letter in stuff.
okay? Well, what was the clue for that one? It's too small for me to see over here.
The clue was the programming language that Bill Gates created in the 70s, which is Microsoft Basic, but they put an extra O in it, making Microsoft Basic. So we don't know what the extra O is for.
Did they put it like a cheeky little asterisk?
No, I think that's what it's one of the answers for the theme, but I don't quite get what the
Oh,
theme is. But I think maybe the theme is like mistakes you make when you Google it because it says in the clue, let's Google that again.
I don't like it.
So yeah, the theme, the title of the puzzle is My Bad. So I think it's like misspelled answers, which I don't like because I don't know where the misspelling is supposed to go.
Yeah, exactly. Because misspelling could be truly a plethora of things. That's not. I don't like when puzzles like this are not clear. Like you can be like obviously you need to be serious with your like clue because you're giving a clue, but like once someone has solved what your clue means, it needs to be a clear, straightforward answer.
Uh huh. Like
Oh,
sometimes when they have a clue where it's everything has the word ball in it or it's related to balls or
yeah.
something, then it helps you get the other clues. But knowing this answer does not help me with the other two answers.
Ronald says I thought it was maybe oof because the OO and then F for Microsoft like oof. Yeah, he's saying like oof, I made an error.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
My bad. Okay. Still,
Nah,
I don't like it.
me either. Are we
And
ready
I
to get
think
the
this
show
one
on the
was supposed to
road?
be a moderate puzzle, actually, but this time it was hard. Sometimes it says moderate and it's real easy, but this one, no, this one's kind of hard.
I'm so close to the screen. Let me back up. I was like this, like truly just so close.
You're so big,
Let's back
and
up.
I'm so tiny.
What if we? There we go.
No, it would probably help if I sit up like a grown up.
One of these days, I'm gonna do this, and no one's gonna know why we have coffee as the background.
Why we have what?
Why we have coffee beans as the background.
Oh, um, you assume anybody other than Ronald and Ari is going to watch this? Come on now.
We have oh, what are their names? The other two ladies that join every once in a while. I can't remember anyone's name.
And they probably don't know why there's coffee beans either.
True. I let's switch the music. How do we do this? We haven't streamed in so long. I don't know how anything
We
works.
just streamed last week. Calm your
We haven't
tits.
streamed in so long. I don't know how anything works. Yeah, Ronald says it's a rotating crew, folks. We got people.
I got friends. You got friends.
Mm, changing my name. All right, you ready to get the show on the road at 10:42 when we tell everyone to be here at 10?
We were here at 10. We were doing the puzzle. I don't know where you were.
Truly at 10 on the dot, still in bed. Are you ready? You do the intro here.
Do I really?
You do, in fact.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday morning edition of the Conversation Chair. I am one of your presenters, Dani, the lethargic ass. And with me is my co-presenter, my partner in crime, my wee bear,
Artemis, the fatigued as usual. So tired.
And in case you've never been here before, we are just an audio chat show. We are here for your body doubling needs. We are your audio ambiance. We are your background sound. We are here to keep you company while you are doing laundry, while you are warming up that leftover Chinese food, while
I want leftover Chinese food.
While you are unpacking from that vacation 2 weeks late. Or
I'm living out of my suitcase.
Or if you are trying to recover because you left New York after you found your boyfriend of 5 years cheating on you on your couch with your assistant, right after you were going to bring him the good news that you sold your business for a bunch of money. So you immediately hop in a car and drive to Colorado because you, in a drunken fit, you bought a hot spring and have decided to reopen it as a spa, only to get there and find that it is haunted.
This feels like the plot of an anime. Truly unhinged.
And that last bit was not my real life.
Was it the plot of an anime?
That was the book that I just finished reading called Oh No, There's an Incubus in My Hot Spring.
Wild. By
Ember Holt. And it was very good. I enjoyed it.
I still have not finished my book that I was reading on the cruise.
And I made you finish it because you hyped it all up, and I was expecting to go home with that book.
I thought I was going to be able to finish it, and then we got busy playing cards and stuff. Ronald says it takes... Oh, wait. Ari says, I still have one luggage left to go. Ronald says it takes all kinds. The minute I get into my house, I unpack every item and put it away, and then I can finally relax. Nah. Truly, my suitcase is sitting in my living room.
Sometimes I unpack, like in past years, I would have unpacked within like 2 or 3 days of coming home. Not immediately, but like within 2 or 3 days. But like we've said before, the past 3 years, I've been sick the minute I get home. It's like I catch something on the last day of vacation, and as soon as we get home, I start feeling symptoms.
Up until I packed my suitcase for this year's cruise, I still had stuff in my suitcase from last year's cruise.
Oh, your father takes so many trips that, yeah, he keeps most of the basics packed in there. And honestly, even though I unpacked my suitcase, I kind of
Oh, but that stuff doesn't go in the suitcase, Ronald. That's purse stuff you're talking about. That's stuff that goes in a purse.
No, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's the stuff that's like in your carry-on or whatever.
Yeah, that's your carry-on. Like, your carry-on gets back.
You say purse or like carry-on backpacks. So that kind of stuff stays in that. But in the suitcase, it's
just clothes.
Most of us, I can't speak for you, but me and my husband, we pretty much have like clothing and items that only get used on vacation. Mm. And he has, now that he's platinum on the cruise line, he gets all the free laundry.
Diamond? He is diamond? Not
That's
platinum.
right,
He's
he's diamond. I
diamond.
keep getting the diamond and the platinum mixed up as to which one is the highest one. I'm platinum and he's diamond.
Yes. Put some respect on his level.
I know. Especially since they're about to change that around.
Yeah, they're changing it so that you have to cruise again within a certain time frame, or you like drop back down to 0.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, how did you hear about that?
I'm talking to a guy in the hot tub.
Oh, okay.
Me and Isaac went to the hot tub because we were going to the hot tub with like Ari and Tyler, and there was a guy and his wife. I was pissed because
they had changed it. They had changed it to a certain thing, and then but they were like, "Well, you're going to be grandfathered into whatever you have," and then as we were on the cruise or right before the cruise, they changed it again.
Terrible.
So,
but no, I wasn't so mad about the cruise thing. I was mad because
and so where does this come from? You ordered groceries. Oh, you ordered
something for me.
Sore throat. Oh, this is.
Did you not order that?
No, I didn't order this. Maybe Chloe ordered it.
You want to send it my way?
She had gotten some fancy something from her Lyft driver, and she said it worked really well on her throat, and I think maybe she thinks this is what it was, so I think this is hers. But thank you for sharing the grapes. I didn't have any fruit with my breakfast this morning.
To pivot, are you guys still sick?
Mm-hmm. Wait just a second. Vamp. What?
This is me vamping. This is me vamping while my mother is talking to my brother. Can I mute her? Oh my goodness, yes, I muted her. I muted her so the world wouldn't hear her conversation or her smacking on those grapes because she looks like she's smacking real hard.
Why did you mute me?
Because y'all are having a conversation.
My screen gave me a big pop-up. Mike was muted by the producer. The producer. Excuse me.
Don't mind me. Just the producer.
Excuse me.
Ronald says she was just calling you a vamp. It's spooky time, so you're a vamp now. I mean, I'm spooky all year round, so.
Yes, Ronald, we know you don't carry a purse. That's why I amended it and said backpack.
But maybe you should. But pivoting. Oh, I was going to pivot to something. Oh, I know I was pivoting to. Are you guys still sick?
I am just at the end of it right now. I'm still coughing, but because they say a cold takes 7 to 10 days. It takes me a good 3 weeks before I finally get rid of this cough.
Yeah, I was just wondering because Wayne is still like sick. Like he still sounds fully congested, heavy coughing, like sick.
Yeah, I woke up with my nose stuffy this morning, and I wasn't stuffy the whole time.
Okay.
And for some reason, I woke up this morning with my nose stuffy. But I'm just thankful that I'm past the coughing part. Because in related news, I coughed so much the last few days that I pulled is harsh. I strained a muscle all through. So all of this on my whole shoulder here. Sore.
Sounds so unpleasant.
Yeah. I took some ibuprofen this morning. And because like when I first wake up, because when I sleep, it feels better for a little while, and then I wake up and I sit up for a little while, and then all of a sudden it slowly starts coming in like a light that's slowly being turned on, and then next thing I know, it's like what am I feeling? And then oh no, this is pain, and so I had to take some ibuprofen and some I put some arnica gel because I tried Icy Hot the other day, and I've had success with Icy Hot in the past. That's why I have Icy Hot. I put Icy Hot on my shoulder the other day, and it was burning. Ooh. It wasn't like my skin like getting blister or anything. It felt like my muscle was burning. And I thought, oh, well, it's going to go away in a minute. It just started, the menthol or whatever. No, it was burning. And so I said, I need to wash this off. But I had let it sit there for a little while to try to see if it was going to work. So washing it off didn't do anything. So I'm still sitting there with it burning and trying to so I still have the pain. That
and the
visual aid.
burning.
Plus, I have the burning.
Oh no.
And then when I cough, every time I cough, because it's like right along here, like along my neck and behind my ears. So then when I start having a coughing fit, I feel the muscle jump painfully.
Ew.
And it's like, so I'm so glad that I'm mostly past the coughing part. Because for the past 3 days, I was at that part where cough medicine was not doing anything.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what cold y'all had, because what Ari says, Tyler's still coughing bad, especially at night, and so is Wayne. I don't know what cold all of y'all had. I had like a sore throat for a week, and I still feel a little fatigue, but other than that, I feel okay. Like I never really got congested, none of that.
Yeah, on the bright
One
side,
day
because
congested.
I've had colds that were way worse than this.
Mm-hmm.
And for
Well, it sounds like it's real bad for the boys.
From like Sunday through maybe Thursday, I thought, oh, this is going to go away, because as soon as I got a little tickle in my throat Sunday morning when I woke up, I started just taking cold medicine every 4 hours consistently. And I thought around Thursday I was going to, but I ran out of the cough syrup and had to start taking the pills.
Sorry, Ronald. Being
Ronald.
sassy.
I started taking the pills and they weren't doing anything. And I started taking the Alka-Seltzer and it did a little bit, but it didn't work as good as the syrup. And your father finally got me some cough syrup. Some more cough syrup on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I say finally, like I had to bug him. It was more like I was trying to use the medicine we had on hand. And he's like, this is not working. Let's go get some more cough syrup.
Mm-hmm.
But by then, the cough was just like, no, I'm here now.
Locked in.
I am locked in.
Yeah,
and so I
didn't even
cough syrup, and it helped somewhat, but I think if I stayed with it the whole time, it might have been better.
I didn't even really take any like heavy medicine or anything. Like I got some fire cider from my friend at the market with like immunity stuff in it. Oh, I think I have the bottle with me actually.
But yeah, I didn't really get the congestion. I had a bit of a runny nose. I didn't get the congestion, I was tired, but that was more because I was coughing so much that the coughing made me tired.
Mm-hmm.
So as colds go, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I had basically nothing. I did wear a mask to market on Wednesday because Wednesday was one of the worst days for me, and so I could like feel it. I could feel that I was like coughing. I was like, I don't want to get anybody sick, so let me wear a mask so I'm not getting anybody sick. And then inevitably everybody's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I just have a cold. I'm trying not to get y'all sick. But I got some fire cider from my friend Lori. It's the immunity blend. So it's raw apple cider vinegar is the base. And it's got raw local honey, horseradish root, onion, ginger, garlic, cayenne, lemon, orange, rosemary, sage, thyme, oregano, basil, marjoram, and fennel. Made with like local ingredients and
stuff. Did you say there was garlic in there?
Yes.
Did you say there was ginger in there?
Yes.
Okay. Those are the 3 things in there that probably helped you. Everything else in there was for nice. The honey, the garlic, and the ginger. Everything else was in there to make it smell good.
Even the horseradish root and the lemon and the orange that I did not taste at all.
Oh, well, lemon and orange, there's citrus. Citrus does help somewhat. So, I mean, there's some beneficial stuff in there.
Oregano.
And so, is that supposed to be your cough syrup?
No, it's fire cider, but it has all the ingredients.
When you said fire cider, I thought you were like a beverage. And then you bring that little bottle. So I'm like, oh, this is a syrup.
It's not even a syrup. It is vinegar. It is infused vinegars.
It's infused vinegar. Okay.
Yes. I would like
making that no. Oh, you can't beat Sabers.
No, but I was gonna say that I feel good enough to play today.
And to back up, thank you, Ronald. I do feel better. I can usually tell overall whether it's a sickness or just a regular day. If I'm gonna have a bad day, if I can get up and down the stairs, in my house. And I've been getting up and down the stairs better today. So I think I do feel a little better, but I'm hearing that I don't sound 100%.
Yeah, you sound like you still got a bit of a throat thing going on, but you sound a lot better than you did last week.
Because I was coughing. I had to mute myself 5 times last week. So, in life updates, other than everybody being sick
sickness
and unpacking,
I have some bummer news, and then we can pivot to the rest of everything.
Oh no!
Yeah. So we had to take our dog back to the vet. This is River, the one that is always barking. If you hear a dog barking, it's her. We took her back to the vet to get her rabies shot and to see about getting her fixed and changing her food so she doesn't have the allergic reactions that like lead to the ear infections and all that stuff. And while checking her out, they found out that she has breast cancer.
Oh no.
Yes. And we just the other day got an estimate for how much it would be to like, she's got a mass, like where dogs have their breasts on her tummy, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But they gave us the quote to like get her checked for the anesthesia, put her under, take it out, and all the recovery stuff. Basically for the whole procedure. And the bare minimum is about $4,100.
Oh no. So,
yes. So we have decided to because we wouldn't have that kind of money even if one of us got sick. So we have decided to just do our best to make her life comfortable for as long as possible. And then that is a ton of enchilada platters, Ronald. Are the official currency of the conversation here. Enchilada platters. No, we can't really set up a payment plan because we already are doing a payment plan to pay off Wayne's surgery that he still hasn't even had yet. Like we have to gear up for that, and that was already going to put us like barely doing okay. It's just not something that we can do. So we are just going to do our best to make her as comfortable as possible for as long as possible. And then when it seems like she is not comfortable anymore, then we will deal with that when it comes. But just letting y'all know, because this is life updates, and that is how my life has updated. And so that is what's going on. But she seems fine right now. Right now, she's happy, she's playing, she's running. She's also she's not a puppy. She is 11 years old.
Oh.
Yeah. Dog, once a dog reaches 11, 12, 13, that's an old dog.
Yeah.
As far as dogs go. So she is 11 years old.
But you've had her for a while.
I've had her for the 11 years. The entire time. Yeah. But just letting y'all know, so if one day I'm like, so sorry, we can't stream, I'm dealing with family stuff, just want to let y'all know what's going on.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But outside of the bummer news, are there any other life updates?
You have to tell us about your job. This is the first thing you've had since you started your job.
Yes, I have my new job. It is. I also life updates. I keep getting spam calls. So every day between 8 a.m. and noon, none of the spam calls show up in the evening. Why?
It's a thing because even I have started getting spam texts and calls, and I guess it started about 6 months ago. I started getting spam calls, and I never get anything, and I started getting them.
I mean, if it was later in the day, it wouldn't bother me. They always show up when I'm trying to sleep in.
Well, do you not put your phone on Do Not Disturb?
No, because what if someone needs me?
Nobody needs you before a certain time of day.
It happens. Work calls, all kinds of stuff, yeah.
I don't know how Android phones work, but my hair looks worse than I thought. Stop it. My hair looks good in the mirror, and then when I get on the camera, it's like I hold my head at a certain angle or something. My hair doesn't look as good as it did when I did it in the mirror. Anyway,
That's how I feel all the time with hair. Also, I've got a lot of growth going on here.
Yeah, you do.
It's enough to pinch. Look at that.
See, Ronald puts his phone on Do Not Disturb every day from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. But there's
Oh, I know I don't do Not Disturb. I don't do Not Disturb because that turns off, like, I listen to YouTube videos when I go to sleep, and it won't let me play my videos. It silences everything.
It silences everything?
I'm pretty sure that's what's going on, which is why I don't do it.
You need to dig deep into the settings, because what I was going to say is that on my phone, and I've got an iPhone, I didn't realize it at first, but I figured out that I can set my phone to Do Not Disturb, and it's for a certain amount of time, and it will ring through.
It won't let me play anything. It's on Do Not Disturb now, and the video is playing, but it won't play any audio.
It will let me. It will ring through. Excuse me. It'll ring through. If when I have it set for the phone numbers that it will ring through. So I have it set for it to ring through if you or Aunt Terry call me.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, because I have a backup phone, that's the phone that I brought as the music phone when we were driving on the trip to go get on the cruise. Maybe I'll watch my videos, like play, because it can connect to the Wi-Fi. So maybe I'll watch my videos on the backup phone and then silence or Do Not Disturb my regular phone. But do alarms still go through Do Not Disturb, right? Yeah? No? Yeah?
I think it depends on how you set your phone up, because I know with my phone, with iOS, there is a lot of different settings you can do of what's going to come through on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, there's stuff, and it lets me, I think it let me like pull through the alarms and everything. Just as you were saying you were feeling better and not having a bunch of coughing fits. Wild how that happens. Apps. Yeah, the digital well-being, Discord, and my watch app can come through, and Google Play services. And YouTube, I have it set so that YouTube it says I can let all notifications go through, but it won't let me, like, it won't actually play the video, which is frustrating. I wonder if it'll let me play, let's see. Display options from hidden notifications, no. Duration for quick settings, doesn't matter. Alarms and other interruptions. So alarms, I can turn it on so the alarms go through. Oh, media sounds from videos and games, and it was just a setting. I was just in the wrong place. Just a setting. So now I should be able to do it. Let's see. If you guys hear the sultry tones of good old Rhett and Link, then that means it's working. So I turned on Do Not Disturb. Let's find out together, shall we? It's working! I just didn't dig deep enough into my settings. Which is strange for me, because usually I go messing with truly absolutely everything when I get a new phone. But
seriously,
Do Not Disturb is not a feature that I use very often, like really ever. Because I think the last time I remember actively turning my phone on Do Not Disturb. Actually, no, I just turned my phone off for that. Never mind. If I need people to not contact me, I turn my phone off.
Yeah. Caveat to me feeling better. I am in that part of the cold where the coughing fits are fewer, but when I have them, they are ugly. That's why I had to turn the camera off, because I get liquid streaming down from my eyes and from my nose, and I sound like I am about to throw up. It's not pretty. I tried to cancel my dentist appointment yesterday because I was like, I might make it through them cleaning my teeth, but I might go into a coughing fit. and that would not be good.
Also, so new job, because we did pivot. New job is going fairly well. I am just a little frustrated. So I'm working in a uniform store. It's a very like localized thing. So they have stores in North Carolina, South Carolina, and I think Tennessee, and that is it. And it's at the store that I am at. We are at the central hub, so the first store that has like the warehouse that like ships stuff out to everybody. And it's not going bad. Like I think I posted in the Discord that I got my scrubs and that's my uniform. But I came from and have come from several like fast-paced jobs. So like Men's Warehouse, especially, I got trained during prom season. That was like 40 people in our tiny store, all like squeezing in trying to get like prom suits or whatever. And then like just other jobs I've had, like McDonald's, Party City during Halloween was when I got hired at Party City. So like,
no.
Yes. So I am used to start new job. It's like shit hits the fan and you just start doing stuff. And I came into this job, the uniform job, just after their busy season. So it's not, to me, in my experience, it doesn't seem busy. I had multiple employees say, sorry, it's so busy to me when there are 9 people in the store. Yes. And so I'm like, oh, no worries. Is there something I can do to help? And I've been
on jobs like that where they immediately start to apologize. It's like, oh, it's so bad. It's really busy right now, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you don't realize what I came from. This is a cakewalk.
Yes. I was trying to figure out how to work that Bane quote in the, like, you merely adopted the darkness. I was born into it, but I couldn't figure out a way to adopt it in a funny way. But so they so for the first like couple days, they had me just putting away stock. So like stock that's come in that needs to go out to the floor, or like people have tried these things on, it needs to go away. But they like every day I start with a big cardboard box of stock, and then about 2/3 of the way through the shift, I empty it, and then I'm like, hey, can I help with this and that? Can you like train me to like help on the register so that like when there's 9 people in the store, I can check one of them out. And everybody kept saying, oh, well, we'll wait till it's not as busy. We'll wait till it's not as busy. And I'm like, it's not busy, first of all. Like in my head, I'm like, it's not busy, first of all. But then when it really wasn't busy, because I was like, oh, they just like want to wait till there's like no one here, or there's just one customer here. And so it really wasn't busy. And so this is yesterday, so it's my like 5th day. But I'm like, it's day 5. I should know how to be able to like basically check people out. But I'm like, okay, there's this customer. I helped her find her shoes. Can you walk me through how to check her out? And the employee that was there, who's not a manager, they're trying to get her to be a manager, but she hasn't like agreed yet or anything. But she is like, she's been there for a year. She's one of the more experienced people there. And I'm like, can you walk me through how to check her out? And she does walk me through it, and I'm like, okay. And I feel like I'm understanding what's going on. And after the transaction, the lady walks out the door. She's like, we're actually going to wait because there's like a lot more stuff with the computer. So we're actually going to wait to like get you. And I'm like, okay. I was talking to my friend Sumaya about it, and she's like, if they want to pay you $17 an hour to be a stalker, then just get your $17 an hour and be a stalker. And I'm like,
that's me. I'm not asking for more work. That's all I had to do. But the only frustration is that the only frustration I can see that I would have is that you are in a store. See, I've been in jobs that weren't very busy, but it's a sit-down job where I'm in front of a computer. Put me in front of a computer and there's internet access, then I can make myself look like I'm busy. You do not have to give me any more work if you don't want to.
Yeah, I've been listening to hella podcasts, which is cool, but like when I'm walking around putting away individual shirts and pants, and there's 9 people in the store, and 3 of them make eye contact with me and I accidentally make eye contact back and I see them waiting in line and then don't go help them, I'm like, it looks like I'm being a bitch and not helping these people out when I don't know what the fuck I'm doing because no one has taught me. And
honestly,
also, like,
well, from that, the way to relieve that is that they make eye contact with you. You say, "I'm sorry, I'm just a stalker right now. One of the other people will help you."
Yeah,
that's all you have to say. They haven't trained me how to do anything but put away these shirts.
It's just frustrating because
I know, because you're used to being able to do more.
Yes,
but and you know that you can do more. You know you have the ability to do more, and that's bothering you. You take after your father, because me, I would let them keep paying me, and I just put away some shirts. But
well, I don't. The thing is, they also like don't have enough for me to do as a stalker. Like I'm putting all of the stocking away, and then I like go take my lunch, and then I come back, and people have tried on like 5 items, and so I like put those 5 items away, and then I'm like just walking around trying to pretend that I'm busy. Like, I don't know.
Well, maybe you can like, is there any way you can I don't know, shadow somebody? Like,
I've been trying.
Like you've put stuff away. So instead of just kind of standing around trying to look yourself busy, if you see somebody helping somebody else, just kind of stand with them. And if the other employee says, "Do you need something?" It says, "Oh, I'm just trying to learn from how you're helping the customer."
I have, and I've been trying. Like I've picked up some information so that when I did have that one girl show me how to check her out, like I was halfway there. I knew half of it. It was just like there's some like locations of buttons that I wasn't quite sure about, and I wanted to make sure because the other issue I think why they're putting off showing me is, one, they don't know me, so they don't know that I feel I am going to pick this up pretty quickly. 2, they not only have just a regular sale of you walk in, you buy thing, you give money, but they also have contracts with the local schools, with the local like fire department, police department, all this stuff like for their uniforms. And so some people come in and it's get thing, here's cash, walk out. Some people come in and they're like, my company wants me to wear this thing, here's the list, and you have to go like pick it out as a pickup order. And some people it's like, oh, I have a company allowance, so I pick up these things and can you see how much is left in my allowance to make sure it covers this. Like, it is a lot of stuff, but like I understand what they are doing. Like I understand the different processes that need to happen. I just need to know how to execute those processes.
Mm-hmm.
And
kind of like what I say all the time on Board Game Arena when they put a new game up, and
just start the game.
I understand the rules of the game. I don't understand how you have set up this module for me to be able to take my card and play it over here or whatever you're supposed to do. I understand what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't understand how to get there because I don't know what I'm supposed to be clicking.
And this is apparently a thing that like is happening a lot because I talked to, so we really like the manager has been here for 4 years. The other girl who they're asking to be a manager has been here for 1 year. And then everybody under that, there's 2 other people and then me. One of them I think has been here for 3 months. The other one's been here for about a month because she got hired, and she got hired basically the same time I did, but started immediately, whereas I waited until after vacation. And then me. And the girl who's been here for about 3 months is like, because I was like, we were like kind of off to the side, and I was like, I'm a little frustrated because I want to be able to like check people out when they're here, but they don't seem to want to like, they really want to put off teaching me how to use the computer. And she's like, girl, yeah, I had to force my way onto the computer because they weren't showing me, saying, oh, we'll wait till it's not busy, and they weren't showing me. And she said that the other girl, it was 2 weeks before she even touched a computer. She had been working here 2 weeks before she touched the computer whatsoever. And I'm like, wow, that's a long time.
maybe it's a matter of none of the people there feel comfortable
training
training
somebody
people.
on the computer. That's what I'm thinking.
Because I've worked places where they don't have. I've worked places where they have a person. Their whole job is to be a trainer,
Yeah.
and that. And then I've worked places where it's just kind of like, oh, this is the person who's about to quit. She'll show you how to how to do this before she goes. And of course, she's got one foot out the door, so she's barely showing you how to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I was a crew trainer when I was at McDonald's, and they showed me some like videos and pamphlets and stuff, but it was mostly like, you know how to do your job, teach somebody else to do your job as well. Like, it's I don't know. I am frustrated because I know that I could be doing more things, and the more things that I'm doing, the faster my day goes by. And so when I am just like, I've been at my job almost 3.5 months. So, Ronald!
All Ronald does is go to meetings. That's all I know Ronald does.
He just shows up at meetings and sits quietly. They talk about stuff around him and then he leaves. Yeah, I think I'm just frustrated because like when I was at Party City, if it was slow, I know that I could sit and crochet. I know that I could sit and scroll on my phone. I could read a book or whatever. But at this job, I don't know if because it's also like the way the building is set up, because we have the warehouse and the offices, it's like this is the sales floor where I am. And then just back of that, like behind us that no one can really see, is the warehouse. And then up above us are the offices. So like back and up is the offices that are just above the warehouse. And those offices have windows that look down onto the sales floor. So it's very much giving like Big Brother, like someone could be watching me at any point. Like you're performing an experiment.
It sounds very 1960s. If you've ever watched a movie that's focused around a business in the 1960s, I'm thinking of like maybe Pajama Game or something like that. They have the warehouse floor, and then you've got the corporate people up there, and they can just like see down into
it feels like that. It feels like that, but they don't look down onto the warehouse. They look down onto the sales floor. And so I don't know if like every time that I go to change the song on my playlist is somebody looking down and they're like, she's always on her phone, or like, or like, I don't know if they know that like, oh, like I know that they know that I've only been here for like 5 days because I was introduced to everybody day one. So I know that they know.
If they've got corporate offices up above, then surely they've got somebody who can show you how to use the computer who's not sitting down on the sales floor.
Not their job, I guess. I don't know. But
I understand the people on the sales floor feeling like, okay, I'm too busy helping customers to stop and try to show you how to use this register or whatever. But there are people up in the corporate office who are not client facing, as they would say. And so they should have time to show you how to use the computer.
Well, the only person who really is like kind of going between is the district manager. She is right now filling in because our actual manager is on vacation. And so, but the district manager, she does not seem interested in teaching me the computer stuff at all. Like she keeps saying, wait, and she kept saying like, so sorry, you've only been stocking, but like we'll get you on the computer eventually. And I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna wait until like I'm just going to try to kick back, enjoy getting paid for stocking, and wait until the manager comes back from vacation, and then see if she can train me on the computers. Maybe everybody's waiting for her to come back so that she can train me on the computers. If she comes back and they still keep putting it off, I might just have to like stick my foot in the door and say, hey, I see you checking this person out. How are we doing this?
Yeah, I was hoping you weren't going to say you were going to quit, because it sounds like it'd be a good job.
No, it's easy. It's easy. They're like, the pay is decent. It doesn't feel bad. I got free compression socks yesterday because they have a deal with the local compression sock person or local compression sock company that like they get the wool from Tennessee, and then they have
compression socks.
I did. I did, and they're comfortable. I'm wearing them
Do
right
you
now.
get a discount on compression socks?
I don't get a discount on anything for the first 90 days that I'm working here because they want to make sure that people aren't showing up to buy stuff and quitting.
Do they sell cute compression socks? Or
They
just
do.
regular?
It's Sockwell, if you've heard of them. They're local to like North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, but they sell they specifically, the creator of the company said, I have to wear compression socks now and I don't want to wear these ugly compression socks. So they make cute compression socks, but these socks, like, they're cute. I chose one of the least cute patterns because she gave us like some options and she's like, oh, and this one has wide caps, and I'm like, that's the one I need. So I got these slightly less cute ones because they have the wide cap, but they feel good. They're nice. They're comfortable. Definitely compression.
They don't feel like they're cutting off your calf at all.
Not really. It started to get a little uncomfortable towards the end of the day because they get all the way up to the like right where the calf like dips into the back of the knee. They get all the way up there because I'm wearing the knee high ones. They get all the way up there, but then they as I'm like walking around, like this is through the entire day though, but through the entire day as I walk, they start to like slide down, and that's when they start to like, it feels like it's kind of squeezing on my calf. But if I didn't also wear leggings under my clothes, it would be a lot easier for me to pull them up. But I also have leggings on, so I have to like hike the leggings up and then pull up the sock and all that. But yeah, once I can get a discount, I'll get you some compression socks. Without the discount, there is no chance because these socks are $30 a pair.
Oh no!
They are merino wool.
Oh my!
Yes.
They're made out of good wool.
Yes, but they have like a 100% like return policy because they expect people to be comfortable in these socks. So if anybody comes back and they're like, actually these socks weren't comfortable and I didn't like them, we can do a 100% refund, and they just comp us the money back for someone because they have had that few people disliking their socks.
Wow.
Yes, and I mean they are comfortable. I've been wearing them. Ronald says, heck no, take the money and do the easy thing until they force you to work the register. The thing is, I don't mind working the register. If I am standing at a register and maybe I need to just work at a grocery store, except they don't pay enough. But if I'm just standing at a register, checking people out over and over and over and over, that my day goes by so fast. That's what I did when I was at Party City, because people at Party City didn't want to work the register. They wanted to like inflate balloons and go like stock and stuff. And I'm like, nah, put me up front, checking everybody's stuff out and putting it in a bag. Talking to people and just going through the register makes everything go so fast for me. Doing all the stocking, I think the issue that I have with stocking is when you're stocking, it's not just a bunch of the same thing. It's like, oh, there's a thing over here, and 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 I feel like I'm constantly like searching for where things are supposed to go, and then like rearranging to make things fit, and it's not fun.
Not fun.
Not fun. But yeah, that's the new job. Also, can I put this up? Well, let me put it up. Oh,
it was just up.
But I'm trying to get it at the beginning. Are we ready?
Okay, what are you showing us?
Is everyone looking? Everyone in the audience? Ronald, Ari, all of you? Oh, well, show oh my gosh. It's in the bottom corner, but it's not.
Oh, how many bears is that?
A lot, but I'm trying to show it on the big screen and it's not showing it on the big screen. Oh my goodness. It's that thing. We had this exact same issue, remember, when we were doing the video where I was showing you all of my work outfits, where I had to pull up the picture and then take it back down and pull it up again? Can we see the bears? Can I just not see them? Ronald, can you see?
There are
just playing around.
Three bears.
No, don't cross the road.
Okay, everybody else can see it but me.
3 cubs.
Oh my!
But that is, you can see that I am at the glass. That was
playing
at
to get
my
across
work
that
building.
road.
Oh Lord! My child lives in the country.
Just bears and bears. Okay, yeah. Ronald said y'all can see it fine.
My child
it showed up
lives
just a
in the
big black
country.
screen. Yes, those bears almost came into the building. Because our door is just a push-pull door. So if one of the cubs or if the mama bear...
Oh, was that at work?
Pulled, yes.
Oh,
yes.
Lord, you can't get away from the bears at work?
They almost came into the building. It's enough that one of the managers was like, oh, all 4 of them are still there. Good. None of them got hit by a car. So they have been here for a while. Everyone knows them.
They're friendly with the bears.
No, I mean, no one went outside. But, like, and there was a police officer that came in that he was, like, hovering around to make sure that they were able to cross the road because he was going to, like, block it if no one was letting them cross the road. But, yeah, they, like, truly, because our doors are not like a handle pull and, like, where you have to twist the handle and pull it open. It's just you pull the handle and it opens the door. So if one of those bears had been playing around and hooked his little paw around the door and opened the door, we would have had bears in the building.
Oh, no.
And I would have gone out the back door to my car. Because what do you do when bears are in the building? They can go upstairs. They can do everything.
Oh, no. So do we have any yarny crafty thoughts?
I have a crafty, not thought, a thing that I did.
While you're pulling... Oh, okay, you already got it. Okay.
Yes. Remember weeks ago when I told you that my friend gave me a couple pairs of her pants to patch up because she had big holes? Yes. I finished one of the pairs of pants. I told her my aim was to have both pairs of pants done by today because it just kept getting put off because of life stuff. And I was like, no, let me sit down and work on this. So I didn't finish both pairs, but I finished one pair because this pair had the smaller holes. It had more holes, but it had smaller holes. So I... them. First off, you can see there was a rip here. I just sewed these closed because they were too small for a patch. So it was right by the pockets. These had ripped open. And then both of the pockets on the inside had ripped. And so which angle do I need to turn? There we go. I sewed it closed along here because both of them had ripped open. So I was like, let me go ahead and fix your pockets too while I'm here. But I've got the patches, so you can see the little bit of like purple fabric. Which way do I need to turn? There we go. So you can see the bit of purple fabric peeking through here. And then the last one.
Did she pick the fabric she wanted for her patches?
Yeah, I sent her pictures of all of like honestly like half of the fabric that I had, and she chose 2 fabrics that she wanted.
Cute.
Yes. The other one, so the one that's at the butt, I was like, this one doesn't need to spread anymore. We do not need it to get any bigger. And so I sewed around. So I did an invisible stitch around the outside here. It was hard because I'd go under the pocket there. And then I sewed it again, doing a whip stitch right around the edge of the thing so it didn't do any shifting. Whereas the knee one, because 1, there's a knee there, and 2, I was like, there's a decent amount of fabric. So the fabric under here goes from like, you can kind of see the stitches. It goes from down here all the way up to about here. Where's my finger? All the way up to about here. So I didn't do the whip stitch here. 1, so that when she wears it and her knee like pokes through, then you can see the cute little fabric. Because like, what's the point of having the cute fabric otherwise? So you can see the cute little fabric, but 2, as this frays, you'll just see more and more of this cute little fabric up until it reaches up here.
Nice.
Good. Patched. Oh, I found my little Sockwell thing for my socks. They've got cute socks.
I think I might have heard of that company. I'm not sure.
Probably.
Sewing Corner with Art.
Yeah. But I still don't know how to use my sewing well enough to have done that. Plus going around where the pocket was like that, it has to be a hand sewing job. There's no way I could do that any other way where that pocket was. But yeah, I spent like 2.5 hours doing that yesterday. It took longer than I thought.
Have you been able to do anything like that with some of your own clothes? Because the reason I ask is I've been trying to think of, I want to. You know, I've said this more than once that I want to revamp my wardrobe. I want to kind of like get rid of the stuff that I don't wear. But also I've been trying to think of if there's any way I could do something with the stuff that I wear that I don't wear to kind of like add embellishment to it or do something to it to make it into something that I would wear.
I have not done anything with my clothes yet, just because the biggest issues that I have with my clothes are my jeans, because I wear my jeans all the time, and 2, my thighs rub together, and so the biggest issue that I get is just holes blasted in the middle of the inside of the thighs of my jeans, and there's not, like, I could put some cute fabric there, but 1, half of those holes are enormous, like really, really big. And so I don't know that I wanted to take the time to deal with all of that. And 2, I feel like it would look weird having fabric just like right there on the inside. Like if it had ripped anywhere else, then I'd be like, oh yeah, I could put a cute little thing, but like right in the thighs is like, I don't know, it's a weird area, and it's going to get rubbed down again very quickly anyway.
It's a weird area, but having fabric that, because another reason I think of that is because I don't act like it, but I am conscious of the fact that we as a nation buy a lot of clothes and then throw away a lot of clothes, and then, you know, like I just changed the sheets on my bed because I had a hole had developed in the sheet I had on the bed, and then I accidentally put my foot through it, and so now I've got a big rip in the sheet, right? And so in the past, I might have thrown that away, but it's like, it's still usable. I could get a needle and thread out, and I've done that with another set of sheets where the hole was only like this, you know, and I sewed it up.
I've sewed up Wayne's clothes a lot. My clothes don't rip in a way that is easily repairable, but Wayne gets just in the similar places where she got it. He'll get, especially like down the seam, right by the pocket, he'll get holes, and sometimes just like various holes through his pants. And I've sewed up his pants countless times. Like truly.
Well, is there any way you could maybe take those jeans that have rubbed in the thigh, maybe turn them into skirts?
Maybe. I might just use the fabric for something else, like just cut them up and use the fabric. That too. Because I just there's just something that bothers me about just throwing it away. You know, and so I've been trying to think in my mind, because like I watch these videos of people who, I see your comment, Ronald. I think I see these videos of people who are like, yes, they upcycle their fashion and they take this and turn it into that. And I try to look at my own clothes and see if there's anything that I could any way I could upcycle it, but I don't. Like, I've got something. This just caught me in the corner of my eye as I was saying upcycle. I've got a basic sweatshirt. I love the color, right? There's no holes or anything in it, but I don't wear sweatshirts anymore because it just feels uncomfortable. This right here feels uncomfortable to me. Oh, just cut that neck out.
It's not like super tight or anything, but I don't know what I could do. I don't have the creative vision that some of these people have to, like, what would I do to make this cute?
Just cut the neck out, make it like an off-shoulder.
See, I don't necessarily like off-shoulder stuff either. That's why I sewed up I don't want it to be totally on my neck, but I don't want it to be off the shoulder either, because so many plus-size clothes that I buy fall off my shoulders because they assume that because I am a 4X woman that my bazingas are up to my neck, and so I need all that fabric to encase these huge boobs.
That's the issue that I have with
pants. Shirts that do this all the time.
That's the exact issue that I have with pants, because when I was trying on scrubs for for work, I found one pair. There's a blue pair that I really like. I love the blue pair. It fits perfectly. Like they thought about plus size people. All the other pairs are like, if your hips are this big, then your waist must also be this big. And like some of them have a drawstring, so that is helpful. But one of the pairs that I got, it fit my hips the best. Out of the bigger pairs, it fit my hips the best. But then it doesn't have any kind of drawstring, and so it's like straight up and down. And I'm like, no, my waist goes in. Actually, I need you to give me a drawstring. So I'm gonna have to take it because we have tailors at the warehouse, and so they can, because they do like alterations, so they can.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you're gonna look like those girls on Grey's Anatomy. Or...
No, because I'm not wearing the Grey's Anatomy branded scrubs, because we sell Grey's Anatomy branded scrubs, actually.
Oh, you do? Excuse me.
Yes. And they all have joggers. I hate joggers.
But yeah, I remember, I'm going to say this and then we need to address Ronald's comment. But I remember when we first used to watch Grey's Anatomy, when it first came on the air, your father and I used to be big fans. And I remember everybody used to go crazy over how good all those doctors and nurses looked in their scrubs, and there was something niggling in the back of my brain, because I'm like, I've seen people in scrubs before. I don't understand.
Yeah, they've got fitted tailors.
And then I remember reading an article that's like, oh, you know they get their scrubs fitted, don't you? And it's like, oh, okay.
They got them fitted tailored scrubs.
Those are tailored scrubs, and that's why they look so good on them. But Ronald,
Dani, I know you've been seeing all this controversy about the hooks and needles, and they're the ones that I canceled with. Oh, the ones that sent the wrong yarn color 3 times?
I haven't watched any of the videos, Ronald. I've seen the videos pop up, and every time the videos pop up, I think of Ronald and go, oh yeah, Ronald had problems with them, so I'm not surprised that there is an issue. But I haven't watched any of the videos yet. But yes, they are in my feed because you and I have the same feed. So they are in my feed.
Speaking of controversy, go ahead.
What I've seen, what little bit I've seen of the controversy, I think they're one of the things they're getting done for is that they're stealing people's patterns.
Ooh.
That they're putting in their subscription boxes.
Shame.
Yeah.
At least hire somebody. Buy the pattern.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, scandal.
I'll probably watch one of those videos today while I'm working, because I'm doing address changes today, and that's kind of mindless. So I'll probably watch one of those videos while I'm working.
Scandal. Yeah. Ronald is catching eye. There's a delay.
Oh, okay.
But speaking of controversy, have you also seen the controversy between the Knitters and Hank Green's size show video?
Yes. I started to watch the video and then I got distracted. I started watching Hank Green's video, and when it first came out, it was in my feed. And then I got distracted, so I didn't go back to finish watching it. And then the next day when I pulled up YouTube, all I got in my feed was people being mad at Hank Green.
Yes.
And I haven't really watched any of their videos either.
So I watched some of their videos. I haven't watched Hank Green's video, but there were enough clips that I can kind of get the idea of what happened. Because it was not a video that I was going to watch, because I'm not super interested in science. So Ronald, to give you a TLDR, where is my camera going? There we go. Ronald, to give you a TLDR, basically Hank started watching one video and they're being so nitpicky. So Hank made a video and it was about knitting, a little bit about the history of knitting, and then about the like science of knitting, and then how scientists use the concept of knitting to like do things. I think the biggest thing, because some people were upset about like, actually the sock that you showed was not knit, that was using null binding, which is a completely different like skill, and blah blah. Like some of the things were inaccurate considering, and I think most people are upset because some things were inaccurate considering he has a team of people that work on these videos and see the videos, so someone should have double checked and caught some of these things. But the biggest thing that I've seen that everybody is frustrated about is that it feels to a lot of people, which I feel like I would not have picked up on this if I had just watched the video cold, but like hearing people say it, then I'm like, okay, I can see how this can be done this way. It seems that there was a bit of a misogynistic undertone to the video that people are upset about. Like, and this is just me truly paraphrasing, because again, I've only seen like clips and this is like days ago. But he said like something to the effect of the knitters were figuring these things out through trial and error, and didn't realize what they were doing until but were able to make a bunch of stuff. And it's like, anybody who has knit or crochets knows that it's not really trial and error. Like, there is some trial and error, but you do know that, like, if I do it, like, just going for double crochet, because that's what I know the best. But if you do a double crochet here, it's going to make the section taller. If you do a slip stitch here, it's going to make this section smaller. If you do a slip stitch in the back row, it's going to leave the loop open, which is going to make it look like this. Like, you have a rough idea of
how your stitches work.
Exactly. But the way that he presented it, which again, also, to be the devil's advocate, he is not presenting this video for knitters. He's presenting this video for scientists who he expects to not know anything about knitting. And so it, like, I feel like they dumbed it down. And I keep saying he, and a lot of people are blaming Hank himself, but also, again, there are teams of writers who work on these videos. So it's not, or maybe not teams of writers, but there are at least a couple writers who work on these videos. So it's not, I feel like I'm frustrated because people are getting mad at Hank, when Hank is, yes, he owns the company. He is the one that read the script in the video, but there were writers that made this. So it's not just him. It's not just a man being mansplaining knitting to people. Like, there were a team of writers, and in one of the comments, after the video was posted, it shows there was a female writer who also herself is a knitter who, like, wrote a good portion of the script in the video. Yeah, it's not a video directed at knitters, but it's also just the tone that he used, some of the wording that was used in the video. Like, one of the things that was said was like, it was something to the effect of, the knitters didn't realize the knitters were doing something, but when it really got interesting is when the physicists got a hold of it. Essentially saying it's not interesting and not useful and is just knitting until the physicists get a hold of it. And when the physicists get a hold of it, then it's something important, is what people picked up from it. Yeah. Which I agree that wording maybe should have been changed. Like, that wording should have been changed. Which, like, if you're making a video for scientists, then of course the scientists are going to be like, oh man, and now it's getting to our part and it's really interesting. But if knitters are watching that video, it's like, no, knitting was important, interesting, and useful before the physicists got a hold of it. Yeah. And I think that's what people are picking up on with the misogynistic tone of knitting. One, has been relegated to women's work. People don't consider knitting and crocheting an art form, which it is, but because it's not something that men did, then it's like people are still struggling to this day to get, like, knit and crochet pieces into like art exhibits and stuff like that. And so because it's considered women's work, it's not considered real art, it's not considered real work, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people, I think, I don't want to say triggered, because I feel like triggered now has a connotation of, like, you're being a snowflake or whatever. Yeah. But a lot of people were upset by the wording that he used there, because it feeds into that perpetuation of knitting wasn't really important until we big boys got a hold of it. You know? I think the biggest issue.
Thank you for the TLDR on that.
Yes. Yeah, it was a lot. I watched, like, several videos, and so I was like, let's address it. Let's talk about it, since we do talk about things. But I think the biggest issue is that just so many people are watching it, that so many people like jumped on board with it, when it, like, had one person said, hey, maybe don't word it that way. But it's like, so many people ganging up.
You could have avoided an issue.
Yeah. I think the only other thing that I'm frustrated about is that nothing has been posted in response to the comments about the misogynistic language. Because after the video was posted, people were like, this is incorrect, this is incorrect. And so the writer...
I was waiting to see if Hank Green made any kind of response to all these videos. And I was looking at it. I went to, which I don't normally do, I went to his channel and stuff, and I
follow his channel.
Response. I did not see any kind of response.
Yeah, the only response that they've made was the comment under the initial video that was like, actually, this is null binding, so we'll correct that. And this thing that was, oh, did he make another one? Because I haven't seen it. I'm subscribed to him. The algorithm's not doing what it's supposed to. Did he make a response on his channel or did he make a response on the SciShow channel? Oh, he made a non-apology. That's frustrating considering I've seen him make good apologies for things before. Okay. I will go and watch this and I'll come back with the info later on the next stream. Yeah, I'll see if I can find out what he said.
So anything else crafty, yarny crafty?
No, I lied. Yes, actually. I've just been looking for a project to work on at lunch at work.
Are you making a shawl?
I am.
Oh, that's nice. What yarn are you using?
This is I believe it's one of the Karen cakes from Michael's. I've lost the paper.
I'm not a shawl person. I'm surprised.
I'm not either, but shawls are so easy to make, and I was like, I need to work on something, and I can't work on sewing the pants while I'm at work.
I've tried not to fall into that trap because like shawls are easy to make, and sometimes you just want to find something to use up your yarn. And it's like I could make a shawl, but it's like nobody I know is gonna wear a shawl.
I have seen at least 2 people wear shawls in the last like couple months. So I was like, somebody's wearing shawls.
Yeah, nobody I know is going to wear a shawl. And I know I'm personally not going to wear a shawl. However, if I am searching for an easy project, I now know that your Aunt Terry and all the women in her family wear scarves. So I can make a scarf if I want to try out a stitch pattern or make something really quick. They all wear scarves. So that's one way to use up some yarn. Other than that, I've been, as we already know, I have been sick for the past week, so I have not felt like doing anything other than sitting and staring at my television. I barely got my board game arena turns done because I was in some tournaments and I didn't want to get kicked out of those. But other than that, I really didn't have the energy to pick up my crochet. But this is how far I've gotten. This was the red thing that I was going to make.
Mm-hmm. You gotta quit calling it the red thing. It's like a red shawl, a red sleeves, red bolero,
red shrug, I guess.
Red shrug.
Because this fits closer to my definition of a shrug than what the half shirt things that they're calling shrugs.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I could call this a shrug. And I keep getting confused as to which way I'm going to have to sew it up. So I keep holding it up to remind myself. So that I can see how far along I am. But this is where I am so far. You can't see. There we go. All the way back.
That's a good bit of work.
So this, if I put it across it, because this is the way it's going to go across myself. It's going to have the opening here.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just going to be sleeves across my arms. So it's so far, it's like right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, and I still have this much of my first ball.
How many balls?
I bought 3 balls. I cannot find one of the balls. I do not know where it is. I still have the bag that it came from in Amazon. Do
you think one of them fell out in the van?
No, because I lost it before I got in the van.
Okay.
No, I lost it before I got in the van. So
just an update for anybody who didn't know, who isn't in our immediate family group. She left her wallet on the van that we were driving back in.
I know, and I know exactly when I did it because we got out that last stop where we went to Subway, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I can make the rest of the trip. We still had 2 hours to go, so it's like 2 hours. We're almost home, but all I had the whole time was potato chips and beef jerky. I'm like, and I did have a croissant sandwich like at 8:00 that morning.
Yeah, from Wendy's.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna treat yourself, and get a sub because I hadn't had anything. I like Subway, You know, their
Me too.
yoga
Subway's
mat,
not bad.
their yoga mat bread and all. I don't care. I like Subway, and so I got a sub, and so I know I got back in, sat down, and I can visualize myself throwing my wallet down on the seat and opening up my sandwich.
And never picked up the wallet again.
Never picked the wallet up again and left it in there.
Wild.
But Ari was sweet enough to UPS it back to me.
Have you gotten it back already?
Yes, I've gotten it back already.
Good.
Yes, and I have paid Ari his gas money and his money for UPS. So hopefully he's gotten it by now. But so yeah, so all that is to say, this is more than halfway done. And I'm not done with this ball yet. So I think.
So you probably really only need the one other ball.
Yeah, because I was thinking that I would have to stop and do like a 3/4 situation because I'm a plus size gal, you know. And I made it wider than the video tutorial said because I followed the other tutorial, the one that I used to make my white one. And her suggestion was
that went really well.
Measure the biggest part of your arm. And then that'll make it fit well when you wear it, and which is what I did on that one. So I did that with this one. So it's bigger, it's wider than what her suggestion was. But so I think it might be a little loose through here, but I think it'll still be nice. And yeah, so I guess I'm only going to need 2 balls to make that shrug.
So when you find the lost one, you can use it to make it accessible.
If I find the lost one, I might add a little...
Like a ruffle?
Like a ruffle or something going around here. Maybe. We'll see. Only other thing is I had a picture that I forgot that I had started way before we went on vacation. And I found it again, so I decided let me go ahead and finish it. So it was from my color counts book.
Room service. Thank you.
Room service. What are you having?
He is dying. I've got hash browns.
Hash browns.
And they've got cheddar powder on them.
Are those the ones from Walmart that come in the box?
They do come in the long box, but these I think are from Food Lion because Wayne only buys our groceries from Food Lion now. But
they come like in a half box, and you see them standing up in the box like that. Yeah, those are the ones we get. Those are good. And I generally don't like hash browns very much, but those are good. But yeah, I finished this picture.
Ooh, I love that.
I started it before vacation because like, oh, this is vacation-y vibes. So I'll just work on this a little bit. Because I think it was one of the days before vacation, even though I should have been working on my other stuff. I'm like, or maybe it was after I finished the white shrug and I still had time. And I said I should be working on the red shrug, but I really need to take a break because I'm kind of tired of crocheting right now. So I worked on this. This is from my color counts book from Mindwear. They're the same company who make the mystery whatever books. But I like these because, like I've said before, they have nice small sections that you can color in. And
I like all the purple in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of purple. And one thing I wanted to point out, I don't know if you'll see it on camera, but let me look at the dolphins. The blue, see the blue on the dolphins? I don't know if you can see
the light blue or the dark blue?
Both blues. Those are, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to go really in. You can't really see the numbers. See how the paint has really covered it?
Yeah.
You can't see the numbers at all? That was with these markers, which I don't know if I showed you these markers before. These are the Languo markers.
You did show those, yeah.
I did show these. Okay,
Mhm.
so I used those in this because it had several shades of blue in here.
Mhm.
One of them's missing because I'm working on a different picture, and so I have the marker out. But
That's how you lose your markers.
I'm not gonna lose it. I know exactly where it is.
That's what you said about your wallet and that yarn ball.
This is true. Somehow I don't lose markers. Yarn I lose. Board games I lose somewhere in this house. Clothing I have lost. I still have 2 pairs of shorts and 2 skirts missing.
I'm missing my biker shorts, by the way. I have no idea what happened to them. I thought I packed them for the cruise, and then did not find them in the suitcase on the cruise, and then came home and like, they must be home. Cannot find them.
Crazy. But these, I want to say that I like these. I like them best because I'm working in another book with these, and there's a big section of blue that I had to color in. I don't like these for coloring in big sections because they are, I don't know if
they look pretty fine tip, right?
Yeah, I'm going to take one out just to show you.
Well, I'm having a whole mukbang over
Do
here.
the presenter situation.
Oh, that's so
see how tiny that tip is? It's just tiny.
That's like a gel pen.
Tiny. Yeah, they're in the form of kind of like a gel pen.
She just got the blue set, Ronald. Like, to get the other colors, you buy the different color sets. So you buy the blue set, you buy the red set, the orange set, the pink set.
Even if you buy, because you can buy like a set of 9 times whatever. You could buy a set of 90 or whatever, but they're still gonna come in these individual packets. See, in a big box. You're gonna have individual packets like this in a big box. So you can also go on Amazon or a couple other places and just buy the packet of colors that you want.
That sounds like an MLM scheme.
Well, it's useful to me, Ronald, because like one of the colors that I use a lot because I like coloring landscapes is I use sky blue a lot. And so out of all of my sets, I've used up the blue. I've used up the blue in practically every set.
That's why you needed more blue.
Every set of markers, my alcohol markers, my water-based markers, my Crayola fine liners, because even my colored pencils, my blue is down like this because I use sky blue a lot more than anything else. But you don't want to buy a whole new set just to get
for the sky blue.
Or other thing, he was asking about why is it useful. This has 9 different shades of blue. Sometimes, like we've discussed before on these books, they have different shades, and they want you like
they're like royal blue, sky blue, robin's egg blue, ocean blue.
Like I'm doing a picture in that other graffiti book that you like, with the graffiti art in it, and the picture I'm doing right now wanted dark green, light green, ocean green, and it was like 4 shades of green. I had to go into 3 different sets to get the 4 shades of green because I have like 2 shades of green in this set, and then I got shade of green and a dark shade of green in this set. It's like you have to go into. Luckily, I'm coloring just for myself and not like for art that I want. Like if I'm doing another one of these to go up on the wall, I'm gonna make sure that I'm using colors that all are the same set, the same medium. I'm not mixing colored pencils and water-based markers and stuff like that for a picture like this that I'm gonna put up on the wall. But for like these like coloring books like this, I'm just coloring this just for my own pleasure, and maybe I'll stick it up on the refrigerator. So I don't care if I mix colored pencils and alcohol markers and stuff like that. So I can buy this and get all the different shades of green or whatever that I want. Because that's how you buy these sets. It's like a set that's all shades of blue, a set that's all shades of red, a set that's all shades of brown, like that. So you get a lot of different shades. So I'm gonna buy some more packs of those because I think I might have paid $10 for that pack. Somewhere between 7 and 10. But like I said, I don't it's very fine. I don't want it for, it's not fun coloring big spaces with that little fine.
Does that brand make bigger markers as well? Not trying to get
I don't know.
I don't know or anything, but
I can look and see if they have something with like maybe a brush tip or something. But these are the ones that are all over the TikTok shop and all advertised everywhere. Your brother,
I want to get
ordered a new air fryer, and I see FedEx outside my window. So I wonder if that's the air fryer.
Speaking of which, the kitchen at my job has 2 refrigerators, a microwave oven. They have a coffee maker that does the little pods, the K-cup maker, and then they've got an espresso machine. They have an air fryer, a dishwasher. One of my jobs is to load and start the dishwasher in the evening. Because everybody in the office eats their food, and if they're nice, they put it in the dishwasher. If not, then it goes in the sink, and then I have to load it into the dishwasher and then start the dishwasher.
Does the place provide dishes?
Yes, they do, in fact. Because I was looking to heat up my food on like my second day, and I was like, oh, is there, and somebody was eating lunch in there. I was like, oh, are there paper plates anywhere? And he's like, oh, you can check this drawer. And I'm like, no, I didn't see any paper plates. And he's like, oh, well, you can just open that cabinet. You can just use a regular plate if you want to. And I'm like, I didn't know we had those. Actual china.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Crazy.
That is interesting. So that's all that I've got. Just briefly, I will mention that one of the fashion trends that I've seen in looking at some of the magazines, because I've been flipping through my backlog of magazines, long pendants. The only reason I mention this is because it might be something that would benefit us as far as things we might want to make. Long pendants seem to be part of the fashion for fall.
Long pendants?
Yeah, like a necklace that's like that comes way down.
Oh, okay.
So like if you're wearing a black dress and it's like a statement necklace with a nice big pendant that would like stop right between your boobulars. So those might be fun.
Maybe if I see some, because I know what I'm picturing, and what I'm picturing is the retired art teacher who goes to the coffee shop every day and doesn't drink any dairy and owns 2 goats and smells a little funky because she's using natural deodorant that she made herself.
Sounds about right.
Oh, okay. As long as we're on the same page.
Sounds about right. Also, Yarn Inspirations, I'm going to show you this email that they sent me. In Yarn
I need to make
News.
a tag for Email Corner. In Yarn News. Maybe that's the tag.
They didn't send anything particularly good the past couple weeks, but I did get this fashion lookbook. Did I share it? Oh, I did share it. Okay. You do all the adding while I shuffle up the email.
Nah, there we go.
So, bag charms. Remember we talked about bag charms?
Yes.
And we thought that might be a thing you could crochet.
Yes.
But the bag charms that they are doing
are so obnoxious.
Look kind of homely.
But the thing is, people are gonna wear them. 2 of the girls that I work with have big bag charms. One of them is a little
see, bag charms, like the bag charms that I saw in that article that we looked at, where they were made, where they were leather or little canvas or something
or beads
like that.
Or something, yeah.
Beads or something like that. Those were cute. This hamburger and I might do the hot dog, maybe.
The thing is,
and the cherries. Cherries seems to be a thing because everybody seems to be doing a cherry bag charm.
Yeah, because it's like, what's the word? Coquette is a very popular like style or genre of style right now, and it's a lot of cherries.
And so the cherries, I don't mind. The cherries look okay, and these stars I don't mind very much.
I think my problem, I think my only problem,
like these clowns. Let me see if I can pull up the pattern.
Yeah, we need to move us. Let me get rid of InYarn News. So sorry. And you work on pulling that up. I'm gonna put us here until you get it pulled up properly. My biggest issue, and probably I think my only issue with the hot dog and hamburger, the clown, the ones that she said look homely. My biggest issue with those is that the model that they have holding them does not look like the person that's going to have those charms. Because she's got her like striped shirt and her sleek black purse, and then she has a hot dog and hamburger charm. I don't think so. That is not the person that's going to have that charm. But they look cute. The clown one, I kind of love him.
No, the clown one is homely.
No, I kind of love him, actually.
No. The shooting star one,
the star is very cute. I don't feel like fiddling with beads.
And the cherries I like okay. The that one that's supposed to be popcorn looks weird.
They didn't square off the bottom of the box enough. They made it like circular, which I guess makes it easier to crochet. But Ronald says the clown needs different colors.
The Crochet Pack-a-Punch one is kind of cute. That one with the fruit. That is cute. These other ones, look, the next one in the row, those look like hair bows to me. I'm trying to figure out how they would click into the bows. Because how are they hanging off of the bag? Where's the charm part go? Isaac just said that the air fryer should be outside. Hey. Yeah, click through the pictures. How are they? Because this looks like Sarah's first crochet project. Take the bow and put it on your bag because she made it. We want to encourage her to do something with her life. That is what these bows look like right now. The flowers are kind of cute, but the problem is all of these look not like a finished item, but like an application. Yes, they don't look like a finished item. They don't look like a finished. Okay, so these are not bag charms. These are, what do they call them on the Crocs? When they're on Crocs, giblets? Right? Giblets or whatever they call them. That's what they're bag giblets. For the Crocs bag. Now that makes sense. Yes, and they look cute that way because they look like appliques this way. Yes, that makes sense. Calling it a bag charm is, maybe we need a new word for it. But that makes sense because these bags, I've seen these bags with these holes. They were popular for half a second last summer. I have seen a few of them around. What'd you say? I said I've seen a few of them around. I think they're less than fashionable. But I think if you got one, I would get one solely for the purpose of being able to put my stuff on it. Mm-hmm. And if it is I don't know the material that it's made out of. If it's made out of a rubbery plasticky, I think it would make a good beach bag. Yeah. It's definitely a good beach bag. I would not use it as my everyday carry. But then again, I also carry around a huge farmer's market bag every day. So, it's so funny. At work, they have a, file cabinet drawer for us to put our purses in. And I just have to sit mine on the floor because it doesn't fit. So these galaxy bag charms, I guess, are the same. Or giblets. Same sort of giblet thing or whatever. Ronald over here saying giblet gravy. But I like the galaxy. Maybe it's not giblets. Maybe it's gibbets. Maybe you drop the L. Is it gibbets? That might be it. Now I gotta look at it. But the galaxy ones, I think I would make before I make those bows. Yeah, definitely. Because it looks more like a finished thing. Whereas if I had that kind of bag, I'd make the galaxy ones first. Amy's first project. Mm-hmm. You were talking about Amy's first project. That's what those photo card holders look like to me. That looks like a project that you would make in Vacation Bible School.
It does, but those have been so popular.
I think you guys did make something like that in Vacation Bible School, and I'm looking around to see if I still have it. I think it's down on the refrigerator downstairs, but with a picture in it. Yeah, y'all made stuff like that, except you made them out of foam instead of crochet, of course. But same thing.
It is
the hot dog's not too bad.
It's gibbets. 2, those photo card holders are very, very popular and have been very popular for the last like 5 years because of K-pop. Because the girlies will find their K-pop stands or whoever and print off.
Oh, and they have those trading card things.
Yes.
And they put the trading cards in there.
Yeah. They put
well, maybe you should make some photo card holders.
Maybe
market.
I don't know that anybody at the kind of markets that I go to would use them.
Well, but you would. I mean, you know that they're popular with K-pop fans, but I bet you could make them and push them to the grandmas.
Ooh.
Put a picture of their kids and their grandkids in.
Maybe.
You know, want to show off my grandkid.
I might do that.
But I like the hot dog. The hot dog looks less homely than the hamburger to me.
Yeah.
And then they have the mermaid tail charm with the... I
guess that just looks like a charm.
It looks like they've just added beads or something to it.
Yeah, some like seashell beads and stuff.
And that looks like something that I wouldn't mind making for myself, but I don't think you could sell that. Because it looks too simple.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the kind of thing that I'm like, it looks like a camp activity of like, let's make these mermaid charm tails.
Friendship bracelet type level. Where people would not expect to pay money for it.
But I mean, people do buy like the regular friendship bracelets, like the one that I have with the beads. People do sell and buy those. I think because they don't want to like spend the time making them or like buying all the supplies of like, because that's why I have one but have not made any because I don't want to buy the beads and buy the string and all that. But when I went to my friend's house for the birthday party, she had all the beading supplies and was like, do we want to make bracelets? And I'm like, heck yeah, I want to make bracelets. So it's, I mean, people buy anything.
And yeah, Terry has a lot of the supplies right now for kind of a sad reason, because when her nephew passed away, one of his cousins suggested, because she's a younger girl, suggested, hey, why don't we make, those when I say friendship bracelets, I think of the braided floss. Because that's what was the thing when I was a kid. But I know nowadays when people say friendship bracelets, they're thinking Taylor Swift style with the beads and the letters. And that's what they did. They bought a bunch of supplies. Yes, exactly. They bought a bunch of supplies and made bracelets with his name on them.
Aw.
That they all wear. It's kind of a memorial type thing. So I know she still has a ton of those supplies at her house. If I ever wanted to make a bracelet,
you should do it. It's fun.
I've been toying with the idea of, because like I said, I want to wear more
accessories
because I've been watching somebody, I don't want to do it because of this, but I've been seeing some shorts on YouTube of this gal, and it reminds me where she does an outfit and it's like wear it versus style it, and it shows her just wearing the outfit. You've seen her?
I've seen multiple people doing those videos, so I don't know.
I've only seen one girl do it. So I'm sure other people do it, but they show her. She's got a picture of her standing here wearing it, and then she does the split screen of her over here styling it, and you see her adding the earrings and adding the while the picture of her over here is looking at her
looking sad.
No, looking at her like, why are you going to so much trouble? You are just so extra. And she's putting on the boots and putting on the belt and putting on the, and just, I've seen similar things like that enough to realize that's part of what because this isn't a recent thing. I've been feeling like this for the past 10 years at least, that I have nice enough clothes, but somehow the outfits, I can't figure out why the outfits don't look complete or don't look put together or whatever. And one of the things I have figured out is that I really don't style my outfits. I don't add belts and scarves and things like that.
That's why I wear this necklace, because this is a necklace that I can sleep in. I went to the beach in it. I can wear this necklace. I shower in it. I don't take it off. And then I don't ever have to remember to put a necklace on. And it slightly elevates all of my outfits a little bit. That's also why I have my other glasses that have the chains on them. I just leave the chains on those glasses. And then if I'm like, ooh, I need a little something extra with this outfit, let me put this on. And then I've got an accessory. And I leave these bracelets on. And then I've got my watch over here. But I feel slightly more accessorized with these things that I can just wear every day without having to take them off, because I'll never remember to put them back on. Because I have my earrings too. Guess who forgot to put in an earring like half of the days that I worked this past week? I need something that'll stay.
But I've put but aren't you afraid of, if like with that kind of stuff, because you wear it every day, aren't you afraid that it's going to just become like your lips or your nose or something? It's not going to count as accessorizing your outfit because you wear it every day?
A little bit, but I think of it less like it starts blending in and doesn't do its job, and more of like having a signature scent. You have your signature scent. You always smell like that, but it does always smell good. Like, you will go a little nose blind to it, as the French women say. Oh, I'm taking a perfume break. I have worn too much of my perfume. But I don't know. I would rather have it and just always have it and risk it blending in than not have it and look a lot more blah. Because I think for things like my lip rings and my nose ring, because I think they truly did blend in, because we were face to face at going to the on the trip to the cruise, and then we go to breakfast the next day, and you're like, when did you put those in? And I'm like, these have been in. They've been in my face. They just blended in for you. Because I did not bring back up lip rings. This is all that I wore. It's all that's been in my face. It blends in sometimes.
Well, I think that might be a me thing, because I've even on my own body. Okay, we were talking about this may be a little bit of TMI, so shield your ears, boys.
Shield your ears.
But for years, I'm not much of a shaving person. Shave the underarms, shave the legs, or whatever. But before vacation, just to not embarrass your father or whatever, I would go ahead and shave. And shave the underarms, because I'm going to be wearing tank tops. I don't wear tank tops a lot in the past I didn't wear tank tops a lot in my real life, because I didn't want to have to deal with shaving this. Okay. And then I didn't notice until just 2-3 weeks ago when I was bathing. And I bathe. It's not like I don't bathe. I bathe regularly. But this tells you that I don't always notice things about my body. And I just happened to notice about 2 weeks ago, I don't have that much hair under my arms. I mean, to the point where it's not very visible, where I'm not embarrassed. I will show you. Shield your eyes, boys.
Shame. There's nothing there. You look freshly shaved.
There really is. There's hair there. But there used to be a full-on bush the color of my head under there, to where it's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't wear a tank top. Not because I'm embarrassed, but because I don't want to make other people uncomfortable. Just like I'm not embarrassed to go out without a bra. But you might think I'm being disrespectful if I'm in front of your man with my nips out.
Could care less. You're pulling a Rachel.
But I don't care. But me, I don't care if my nips show. I don't care. Or if my boobs sag. But because I want to be comfortable.
Same. Big same.
But so I put these things on to make you out in the outer world comfortable, not necessarily me. But yeah, I just noticed 2 weeks that I have almost no hair there. So
I wish.
So if I could go all this time, who knows when that hair started falling out? I don't know. And then I looked down at my legs, and Chloe confirmed, it's like, you ain't got no hair on your legs either. I don't know when that started falling out. I wish this would fall out, because I still got to wax this all the time.
I have a new chin hair.
Oh, baby. What's good? That's because perimenopause. Perimenopause.
I have a new chin hair. I had a long one.
You're getting old. Okay, we're down to our last 8 minutes. Is there anything you want to say about any? Oh, we already talked about the hype button, right?
Yeah, we talked about the hype button last week.
Okay. Anything about anything you've been watching or listening to, or any other kind of shower thought for the last 8 minutes?
Yes. Heart of Iron, the cafe latte book, is coming out October 7th. And I spent $10 to pre-order the paperback. So I will have a paperback when it comes out.
Well, good for you.
I need to finish reading my other book so I can actually read this book.
I was slightly disappointed with the Hell's Bells book, so I have no interest in getting the cafe latte book.
Well, worst case scenario, when mine comes in, once I finish my books, I can mail them to you.
Sure. Because I'd give it a try. Just like I gave the Hell's Bells book a try because it was on Kindle Unlimited and I already paid for Kindle Unlimited. But
for like $10, I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit.
It felt like a combination. The Hell's Bells book felt like a combination of fan service and bringing somebody up to date who had not watched the videos before.
Yeah, I don't see that being an issue with the cafe latte book. Is the girl who does Hell's Bells, is she a writer as well, or she just wrote a book for Hell's Bells?
This was her first book.
Yeah, the cafe latte.
I know she's written a lot. I know they've written a lot of other books.
Yeah, she's written a lot of other books, and then she also she has explained several of the differences in the book versus the series. Like there's different relationship dynamics, different age groups, different, and so I don't have that fear about.
And that's the other thing.
Using the same universe and writing it is a different thing.
I'm generally not a fantasy fan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I just got sucked into a book that I thought was going to be one thing, and it turned out it said romantasy in the subtitle, but I thought, oh, you just put romantasy on here because that seems to be the hot buzzword in books right now. But this is probably just going to be a monster romance, like what I'm used to. No, this is a romantasy. Meaning there is a romance, but there is this whole dystopian world and everything. And I'm like, well, you done sucked me in now. I guess I'm going to read the second book, but this is really not my thing. Because I don't like dystopian either.
Yeah, no. I'm not a dystopian person. But I love fantasy. I like sci-fi. I think I prefer to watch sci-fi than read sci-fi. In general,
yeah.
The only sci-fi.
Yeah, I'll watch sci-fi. I don't have a problem watching sci-fi. And honestly, with fantasy, well, let me take that back because I don't really watch fantasy either. Because I've never watched any of the Lord of the Rings movies or Aragon, or I'm trying to think of anything else.
Yeah, but you watch the Harry Potter movies. That is fantasy.
I watched but I was going through a phase. I watched the Harry Potter movies and I didn't watch all the movies. I watched maybe the first 3. I watched the first one because I had read the books and enjoyed the books. And then I watched the second and third one because everybody at work was going and it was a group activity and I went. But then I really had no interest in watching the rest of them. And honestly, with the Harry Potter books, the last couple books,
I didn't read the last one.
I was reading more as a completionist situation.
To say that you finished
because now that I've had some distance from it, I realized that I did not enjoy the last couple books very much. I think especially like either book 5 or book 6, where there was a lot of like just traveling. Mm-hmm. It's like they're traveling and then they set up camp and then Harry is brooding about something and then they travel some more and they set up camp and then he's brooding some more. So it's,
that's my problem with Harry Potter.
Instead of running and gunning, it was running and brooding. And
my problem with Harry Potter is the same problem that I have with a lot of different series, is where if you pull me in with like funny antics, cute, charming things going on and romance, and then you take all that away and suddenly it's war. I don't want suddenly it's war.
Yes.
Because the same thing happened in Naruto, where in the beginning of the series, it's like, oh, I don't know my family, and we're funny, and we're doing the things, and we're eating the ramen, and figuring out how to be ninjas, and then suddenly it's war.
Yeah.
I need series to stop doing suddenly it's war.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it. I miss all the fun.
And that's kind of why I wanted to spend time with those characters, and I did with Harry Potter.
I think you're talking shit about Naruto because they did cute, funny, silly stuff, and then suddenly it's war. At least if I read the Stormlight Archives, I would not be upset because it's war from the beginning. I would know from the beginning it's war.
From the beginning in first Naruto, what the hell do you think the Zabuza Haku arc was?
But there was a little bit of conflict. There's a difference between a little bit of conflict going on and
oh no, Ari's saying the same thing. It was not war.
Down like alliances.
Okay, but the war was not at the forefront of the story. Is the issue. Before it was like it's a story about Naruto and Sakura and Sasuke and like we're figuring out how to be ninjas. And then all of a sudden, the war is at the forefront. We're in the war, and all this stuff going on. Go back to being silly and eating ramen. Go back to not knowing how to shadow clone jutsu.
Yeah, they found out how to be ninjas, and being ninjas is war.
And
Ronald, it's just about time.
And damn, it sucks. I don't want to hear about it. Go give me some more ninjas.
I was going to mention Road to Empress, but they started arguing about Naruto.
You know I'm just playing. Right?
Yes, and you're dying. Stop being sick. Feel better.
I wish, dog. I wish.
If it makes you feel better, Tyler also is still very, very sick. I don't know what y'all did, but y'all got the worst of it.
That puff pass, they should get the worst of it. Because they did that puff pass up on the smoking deck.
Let's fix the music.
That's their fault. But yeah, I guess it's time to go. I did want to mention that I have been watching Jesse Cox play Road to Empress on YouTube.
I love Jesse Cox. I have not watched that series, but I love Jesse.
He just dropped those videos the last couple days.
What is Road to Empress?
Road to Empress is like it's pretty much a visual novel because there's a few choices you make, but it's pretty much a visual novel. And I have found that I enjoy Jesse Cox. I enjoy watching some of these YouTubers who are older, who have been like Philip DeFranco, who they're not as old as me, but they have been on YouTube.
I keep forgetting that Philip DeFranco is older because his face feels like it is not aging. He still looks very young.
Well, he lost that weight and got healthy.
Oh,
so
yeah.
That helps with that. But yeah, the YouTubers who've been on YouTube for like 10, 15 years, though, the
Jacksepticeyes, the Markipliers.
Yeah, they're not quite as annoying to me as some of the other ones. But Jesse Cox, he's been playing a few games recently that have been interesting to me. Like he played the Fame game, which was silly. It's fun to listen. Those are fun to listen to in the background when you're doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have been watching him play Road to Empress, which is very similar. It's live action, full motion video game, but it is the setup of it is quite similar to The Apothecary Diaries.
Oh, okay.
As far as, she's gone to work in the palace, and there's the 4 different consorts to the emperor, and blah 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 blah. That kind of setup.
I might go watch it. I watch some of Jesse's stuff, but there are some YouTubers that I prefer to watch them when they're with other people, and Jesse is one of those people where they're like, some videos I will watch of him by himself, but I usually prefer to watch them with other people. So I usually like watching when he does the Scary Game Squad and they play scary games together because they are funny.
I haven't watched him with other people yet. I just have a feeling that if he bounces off other people, he would be more annoying to me. I like him when he's just by himself.
Possibly. I could. Well, I don't know. He doesn't really fall into the background as much because it's his channel, but he does give room for other people to talk a lot. Mm-hmm. But I think we're out of here. Are we done?
Are we out of here?
Are we done?
And they're talking about the doggy.
Colette, are we done?
Ronald finally watched K-pop Demon Hunters.
I still need to watch it.
Good. You haven't watched it yet?
I haven't.
Why would you let me watch it
into my Spotify?
Let me watch an anime thing before you watch it.
Because I just haven't watched it. I think I saw it and I was like, oh, I kind of want to watch this. And then everybody in the world was talking about it. And I was like, oh.
Did that make you not want to watch it because everybody's talking about it?
Not that it made me not want to watch it because everybody's talking about it. When you can feel a hyperfixation on the horizon and you're like, if I watch this is all that my life is going to be for the next 3 weeks?
Yeah.
That. I don't have the energy for that right now. Mm-hmm. I'm going to watch it another day.
I kind of get what you mean. Not necessarily the hyperfixation, but that's what's kept me from watching movies a lot over the past several years is like, I can invest in a little random reality show or something that I can watch in the background while I'm doing something else. I don't have the emotional energy to watch a 2-hour movie that's going to suck me in the whole time.
Yes.
And make me focus on it. I'm not ready for that right now.
I don't have the energy to follow your journey. I'm so sorry. And there will be a singing lyrics. We're getting out of here.
Yep.
I'm going to sing lyrics somewhere else. You're not allowed to sing lyrics, Ronald, because you're not playing Beat Saber with us.
The man has a life.
Yeah, and part of that life is playing Beat Saber with us.
I'm sure he has a boy to chase or something.
Scandal. Faux outrage. Actually, real outrage. How dare you chase a boy instead of playing Beat Saber with us?
Do the outro, man. Do the outro.
Subscribe, notification bell.
Oh no, he's gonna have straight people in his house.
Straight people. The straights. Actually, maybe you do need all of your energy to deal with the straights.
The straights.
Shame.
Wait a minute.
I was waiting for you to realize.
I am the straights. Wait a minute.
I was waiting for you to realize. Subscribe, notification bell. If you've made it this far, what comments should they leave? Leave a hot dog or a hamburger.
Yes, leave a hot dog or a hamburger because of those bag charms.
Leave a hot dog or a hamburger for the bag charms. Leave a hot dog if you would wear the bag charms. Leave a hamburger if you wouldn't use the bag charms.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
And we outie.
Peace out, y'all.